In today's video, I'm going to be sharing the do's and don'ts when it comes to tretinoin. If you're thinking about starting retinol, this video will also apply to you as well. Now, a little while ago, I uploaded 3 tretinoin videos. I uploaded the best tretinoin pairings, the best tretinoin hacks, and also tretinoin burn. So if you've ever experienced dryness, irritation, and redness from tretinoin or retinol, you will find that one video very helpful. So of course, if you haven't seen those videos, I will leave them below for you in my description box. But since uploading those 3 videos, I've been getting a lot of questions asking, what do I need to know before starting tretinoin? What are the do's and don'ts? So that gave me an idea to upload today's video. So if you know the do's and don'ts, this is going to help you with your tretinoin journey. And honestly, whether you've been using tretinoin for a long period of time or you're just starting out, you will find this video very, very helpful. So of course, let's get right into today's video, and any products that I mention will also be linked below for you as well. So for reference, I am 36, I have combination skin, and I am acne prone, and I've been on prescription tretinoin for almost 4 years, and it has been the best 4 years of my skincare journey because this product has really improved my skin like you wouldn't believe. Honestly, tretinoin is wonderful for so many skin concerns. So if you are acne prone, you have texture, you have dark spots and post-acne marks, you have fine lines and wrinkles, this ingredient can really dramatically improve your skin. Now, consistency is key. You need to have patience. Tretinoin is a journey. Retinol is a journey as well. You want to be patient and consistent because this product doesn't work overnight. And the longer you use it, the more improvements you see with your skin. So prior to using tretinoin, I had a lot of dark spots, post-acne marks, I had texture as well, and I was acne prone. And since being on tretinoin now for almost 4 years, my skin has dramatically improved. The texture and tone is a lot nicer, and I don't break out as much. Of course, I still break out once in a while, but not to the extent that I was experiencing prior to. So it really is a wonderful ingredient to go on if your skin can tolerate to it. And it is considered a medication in most countries. So here in Ontario, this is a prescription and my dermatologist prescribed it to me. But depending on where you live in the world, perhaps you can find this over the counter. And there are different percentages as well. So let's get right into the video. I'm going to start with the don'ts first, and then at the end, I will mention the do's. So you don't want to apply tretinoin to wet or damp skin. And this is really important to know when you're first starting off with tretinoin, because with tretinoin, with retinol, this can be a very drying and irritating ingredient for most skin types. So if you apply tretinoin onto wet or damp skin, this is going to absorb into your skin a lot quicker. And this is going to most likely cause additional dryness and irritation a couple of days later. But if you can apply this ingredient to dry skin, it's going to prevent additional dryness and irritation. So if you're someone that likes to apply a toner or an essence or some serums before your tretinoin, you can do that. Just make sure that those products dry down as much as possible before you put your tretinoin on. So always remember to apply your tretinoin or retinol onto dry skin. Don't use tretinoin with other active ingredients, especially when you're new to tretinoin, because this is going to be a very harsh pairing. It's going to cause additional dryness and irritation, and it's not pretty. I've done this before and my skin was very, very irritated, and it also caused a lot of sensitivities for me as well. So let's say you enjoy using glycolic acid or maybe salicylic acid, something like that. You can still use them, just don't use them in the same skincare routine as your tretinoin. Tretinoin is already strong on its own, so let it be the star of the show. Let it be the only active in your skincare routine. So if you want to use glycolic acid, maybe use that in the morning and then use your tretinoin at night. Or you can alternate your days as well. Just don't use them in the same skincare routine as tretinoin, because I'm telling you, It's going to be irritating, especially if your skin is already sensitive to begin with. If you're using 2 actives right now and you're seeing great results, I mean, keep doing what is working for you. But for most skin types, it really is a harsh pairing. Don't use tretinoin on your lips. And you may also want to avoid the eye area as well. Now, as you get going and your skin becomes more accustomed to tretinoin, there's a lot of people that can put tretinoin around the eye area. I have been on tretinoin for almost 4 years and I still can't put tretinoin directly and around my eye area because my under eyes get very dry, very flaky. So I will just go right up to that orbital bone, and then once I do that, I will grab an eye cream or a face moisturizer. I will put a little bit on top of that and then kind of smudge it into the under eye area, but I can't put tretinoin directly underneath my eyes. So you might be someone that can, you might be someone that cannot, but when you're first starting tretinoin, avoid the eye area and definitely avoid the lips. You don't need tretinoin on your lips. If you get tretinoin on your lips, I'm telling you, your lips are going to be so dry and so flaky, and they're going to crack and it's going to hurt really bad. Been there, done that. It was not pretty. You also want to avoid the corners of your lips, the corners of your eyes, and even where your earlobe meets your jawline, that little crease there, that is also prone to cracking as well. So just be cautious on where you're putting it, but definitely don't put it on your lips. Don't use tretinoin in your morning skincare routine. And the reason being is because tretinoin is not stable in the presence of sunlight. The sun actually degrades the tretinoin when it's on the skin. So the best time to use tretinoin or retinol is in your evening skincare routine. And honestly, this is the best time to use it because we're sleeping all night. We're going to have that one ingredient on our skin to do its job in its most stable form. So if we use it at night constantly, then of course the potential of seeing results are going to be a lot higher, and we want the most out of our skincare. So try and keep your tretinoin for your nighttime routine. Don't overuse tretinoin, especially if you are a beginner. You may want to start with 1 to 2 days a week, leaving days in between, and you might want to do that for a couple of weeks just to see how your skin adjusts to tretinoin. Once you see that your skin is adjusting well, then gradually increase your usage from there, adding an extra day to the week, and keep going from there. If your skin isn't sensitive and you feel like your skin can tolerate to tretinoin on an everyday basis right from the beginning, then you do you. And finally, you don't want to apply too much product because it's not necessary. All you need is a pea-sized amount, and that goes for tretinoin, for a retinol, or even a retinaldehyde, and that's all you need to cover your entire face. So squeeze out a pea-sized amount on your ring finger, tap your 2 ring fingers together, and then lightly dot it all over your face to distribute it evenly. And then once you have that, then gently massage it into your skin, avoiding the eye area and the lips. But honestly, less is more, and all you need is that pea size, because if you put too much, it's only going to cause more dryness and irritation. Now moving on with the do's. You do want to be consistent. Remember, consistency is key with skincare no matter what, but especially with tretinoin. Tretinoin is a long journey. This is a product that you will most likely be on for a long period of time. So like I mentioned earlier on, it's good to start slow and gradually increase your usage, but also I believe it's good to start with the lowest percentage and then gradually transition to the next percent once your skin has been accustomed to that previous strength. I'm telling you, when I first started using tretinoin, I couldn't imagine being on anything stronger than that 0.025%, because even with 1 and 2 days a week, my skin was very dry, very flaky. It had that rosy look to it, but also my skin was constantly tight all the time. And I knew that was a side effect with tretinoin, but thank goodness it was at the lowest percentage, because if If I was using anything stronger, I don't even know what my skin would have looked and felt like. So of course, you know your skin best, and your dermatologist is going to recommend the strength that they believe would be best for your skin type. But for me personally, I am so glad and thankful that my dermatologist prescribed me with that lowest percentage, and now I'm at the 0.05%, and it's just been an easy transition over the years. So again, do be consistent, do take your time, and just be patient, because I'm telling you, if you can be consistent with this tretinoin journey, you're going to see amazing results. You do want to wear sunscreen, and this is very crucial and so important. Tretinoin is strong, it's correcting your skin concerns, and we're looking to improve that skin. We want the clear skin. We want fine lines to be softened. We want our dark spots and post-acne marks to be faded and have that brighter complexion. Well, to achieve that and to keep those amazing results going, you do need to wear sunscreen, because that sun is going to put all of that back on our skin if we're not protecting it on an everyday basis. And also, don't forget to reapply your sunscreen throughout the day as well, especially when you're outdoors. Now, if it's a snowstorm, it's raining, it's cloudy, you're at home, you still want to wear sunscreen. It's good to get in that habit of putting it on every single day. So finding a sunscreen that you love, that works, that you enjoy using every day is important. So make sure that you wear sunscreen every day, because again, we want to keep those amazing results going. You do want to use a moisturizer after applying tretinoin. Now, of course, this is optional. You don't have to, but I really do recommend it. And honestly, I have always put a moisturizer on top of my tretinoin, because it just keeps your skin more moisturized and comfortable feeling. This is also going to eliminate some of the dryness and irritation that could happen a couple of days later. So you might as well moisturize the heck out of your skin while you're using tretinoin, because again, tretinoin is going to cause some dryness and irritation for most of us. So to eliminate and to help prevent some of that, it's always nice to use a nice rich moisturizer afterwards. Now also, if you are new to tretinoin and let's say you're already starting and you see a lot of dryness, there's nothing wrong with doing the sandwich technique. And I do mention this in my tretinoin hack video. So with the sandwich technique is you want to apply a layer of moisturizer on your skin first, let it dry down as much as possible, then go in with your tretinoin afterwards, a pea-sized amount, put that all over, then go back in with another layer of moisturizer. So it's like that sandwich technique. And this is amazing for the first several weeks or couple of months of starting tretinoin, as it really helps to keep the skin as moisturized as possible while sandwiching that tretinoin in there. But then as your skin becomes accustomed to it, then of course you can eliminate that first moisturizer layer and then just go in with your tretinoin and then moisturizer afterwards. I hope that makes sense, but I was doing that, and sometimes I still do once in a while, and it's fabulous. It's a great tip that I wanted to share with you. But yes, do use a moisturizer. And finally, you do want to use products that contain repairing ingredients. So whether it's a serum, a moisturizer, an essence, a toner, a facial mist, finding products to incorporate with your tretinoin is going to help with your skin repairing process. So when I talk about repairing ingredients, I'm talking about ceramides. So ceramides help to strengthen and repair the skin barrier. They also help to prevent transepidermal water loss, so it helps to keep that moisture in the skin. You could use shea butter, you can use amino acids, also hyaluronic acid is wonderful, but even using a product that contains oats. And oats is a very soothing and calming ingredient, perfect for those that just have sensitive skin. But our skin becomes quite sensitive when we're using tretinoin, so having oats in our routine is also very important. And of course, if you can find all of these types of ingredients and incorporate it while you're using tretinoin, then that is an added bonus. So I'm going to link up my favorite serums, facial mists, my favorite moisturizers, and sunscreens below for you for your reference. These are products that I use pretty much on an everyday basis, but especially when I'm using tretinoin, and I'm telling you, these products will really help to keep your skin comfortable, hydrated, moisturized, and repaired while you're using that active ingredient. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and that you found it helpful, and most importantly, I hope I was able to help you with your tretinoin journey and share some tips for you, because I'm telling you, if you can get through this and really be consistent, it's going to be worth it. I promise you, it is so worth it. And I'm going to link up my personal nighttime routine for you as well. So if you want to see how I use tretinoin and with what products, I'm going to leave that below for you also. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask away and I will get back with you as soon as I can. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in the next video. Take care, and I will see you all then. Bye guys.